Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another Walking Dead Survivor stream here on the LWC YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, the Early Hot Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about the recent Lines We Cross event in the main region, being 144, and basically how it feels like there is a lot of people that are basically going into business for themselves when it comes to these events now. And by that I mean you have people who, as far as I'm aware, there was rules put down at least a few months ago now that are obviously not being followed anymore. And it was basically, once you got your 10 million rewards points, you get the hell out of this active commons, what it is, and you go someplace else then and do whatever then. You don't sit there and take points from other people so that they get fucked out of not being able to get 8 mil, 10 mil, etc. rewards. Hell, even 4 or 6 mil rewards in that case, in some cases. And that's exactly what we're seeing today. To the point where you now have some of the people who are actually the whales of the region getting frustrated as shit themselves. And I don't blame them, honestly. I don't. Because as someone who's a free-to-play in this game, who relies on these events as one of the few events that actually give out consistent anvils in this game, anvils that you need to build up your equipment to gold pieces that takes fucking forever because it literally costs 50 for the lowest one and then almost 200 for the biggest one. And overall it is 440 anvils needed to make one set of fucking armor for one character. And when you have 15 characters in formations, it's kind of fucking hard to get that done as a free-to-play person. Like, literally, I have my F1 across the board right now in every single account that is all gold up, and that's about it. There might be one other guy in one or two of the accounts that has some pieces of gold armor or maybe a full suit at this point in an F2 formation. And when you have people, like I said, going into business for themselves now, it seems like, and instead of just leaving the fucking common after they get 10 mil and letting the rest of us have a chance to actually have a real merit exchange with the other regions, which I partially blame 143 today for this whole thing, because there's a lot of those people that were in that whole thing that were not bothering to send more than one formation to attack the comm when they should have been sending all 5 of them, is what it is, dude. If you're going to do a real merit exchange, people, send all 5 and let one of your dudes hit through so that you can then have multiple of your people all be in there so we can actually have a real merit exchange. Because the thing is, when you're actively defending at that point, the communities is what it is, we, as the attackers, are actually getting more points at that point. And so you're allowing us to get stronger then and get higher up there and get our fucking 10 mils what it is then. But instead, they were basically hitting with 1 or 2 at most, it seemed like. And then meanwhile, you had, 10, 12, 15 people at this one fucking comm instead of just spreading out and doing their own fucking thing. The other comms is what it is, dude. And that's what pisses me off. It's like, when I had to spend literally of the 50 minutes they give you for this entire event, I had to spend almost 45 of them just getting my third account to 6 million points. That's fucking pathetic and ridiculous, dude. There is no fucking reason why every single one of my accounts today shouldn't have ended up with 10 mil and fucking 15 anvils in the rewards today. And the reason they didn't is because of a bunch of selfish motherfuckers who wanted to try to get MVP, which basically does nothing, by the way. It gives you, like, one thing if you get it a bunch of times what it is. There's, like, a little bit of fucking rubies. It's basically just like a pat on the fucking back, essentially, is what it is there, dude. And no, it's just y'all being a bunch of assholes where half of you motherfuckers never had a chance to get there as it was, dude. Because you're not strong enough. You're not a strong enough T10. You're basically middle of the road T10 at most, man. I hate to tell you that, but it's the truth, man. Like, wake the fuck up and realize that. Like, as somebody, myself, who is a lower level T10, because of technology and stuff like that, it takes forever to fucking do that stuff, what it is. I can tell you right now, dude, like, I have no problem saying I'm not that strong. I know there's people that are much stronger than I am. I know for some reason people's vehicles are able to go like twice the speed as mine is for some fucking retarded reason. I have no idea how the hell they do that, honestly. I guess they max speed out or something like that on the vehicle things or something crazy like that. But anyway, the entire point is though, which I think they make, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're making glass cannon vehicles. What it is there, where it's basically like all attack and then speed and like no defense really, which makes sense because that's why you have like a bunch of troops be lost and then attack. That's what it is, and you got to go back and you got to reset them and all that stuff like that. That's what it is then, which is fine, and that's that's perfectly acceptable if that's how you want to play it, basically. But you should always have a good defense as well in that one, just in case. But the entire point of the matter is, though, is that you have these people who are actively sitting there in this comm still when some of us are just trying to get to 6 mil and 8 mil rewards and stuff like that, dude. And they're already at like 25, 30 million points and shit. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of the comm and don't come back. Like, leave. Seriously, get the fuck out. Let the rest of us get a chance to get fucking points. No, stop wasting fucking another 5-10 minutes and screwing us out of the thing. Because it's not like we have like a half hour, 45 minutes per side of this thing, dude. The whole entire event is less than a fucking hour. I think it used to be an hour, actually, because it used to be, I believe what it was at one point, it was a 5-minute prelude thing, and then it had 25 minutes to actually play. And then they fucked us over on that one because then they cut it down to 20 minutes of play instead of 25. Which it should be 25 minutes of play. That's the thing, too, as well. If it was an extra 5 minutes of play on that one, dude, I could have easily gotten at least one or two of these other accounts today to at least 8 million then. Maybe both, actually, for that matter. Possibly both even to 10 million in that time period. But that's the problem, though, is that you have people who are just selfish fucking assholes and motherfucking cunts who want to sit there and go into business for themselves and be like, well, I want to be the MVP today, even though they never had a chance to be MVP at all. Instead of just letting their, amount of points be a little bit less than everybody else's, and let somebody else come and take the rest of those points that are needed for them to get to that fucking reward points is what it is, dude. And I actually partially blame the game developers in that too, for that matter, because they're the ones that set these dumbass point values. What it is, dude. They could easily, if they really wanted us to actually have this stuff legitimately, dude, as free to play people, they would down to like 5 million points, honestly, at this point. And then it would just be anything after that would be whatever. Like they would basically just find all the shit right now and just have all 6 of the keys being like one thing at like 3-4 million, and then just have like 5 or 6 million be the top end, and it would be all the fucking anvils at once then. Instead, they spread them out as 2, 4, 5, and 10 for 4, 6, 8, and 10 million points respectively is what it is there. So, which again, it would not be an issue, and it shouldn't be an issue because there was more than enough points today to spread around to not even just me and my multiple accounts as it is. There were so many people I looked at on the actual scale right now of the top 100 there, dude, that didn't even make 4 and 6 mil points because people were screwing them out of point values as it is there, dude. It's fucked up, dude. It really is. And it really just goes to show the selfish ass behavior of this fucking entire game is what it is. And I have no idea if some of the people that are coming in that came in the last thing, if they're the ones to blame in the situation or if it's just, across the board blame basically. But even still, it's fucking blame is to be put around is what it is there, dude, because people are definitely being a bunch of assholes is what it is. Like, it's just selfish ass behavior is what it is, dude. It's just people being dicks. And I don't know if it's just them being dicks to be dicks or if it's them being dicks because they want to be fucking assholes. But it's fucking ridiculous is what it is, dude. And it pisses me off because, again, we should not have to deal with this crap. We should easily be able to all be a cohesive unit and want to actually come together and win fucking tournaments and shit, dude. It shouldn't be a situation where we're trying to undercut each other and fuck each other over then, dude. Especially when we're all one region, we're all one coalition right now, trying to win this season, which I guarantee we're probably going to take 3rd in the season, if not 4th even for that matter, out of 4. Because, again, it's basically going to end up being us versus Megan's region 144. And it's like, who gets the fucking points basically on that one? You know, who can take the most comms, etc. As it is daily now, there's people fucking us over from 53 and 98 respectively because they refuse to actually observe, like, you know, real naps and shit because they're assholes. Because again, and that's the problem again. It goes back to being the pay-to-win dickheads in this game, dude. It's the fucking people that literally pull out their fucking thing and just start swiping credit cards as what it is there, dude. And because they either are working for a government like, I don't know, China or something like that, which I guarantee is some of the cases, honestly, in that one, where these people are just getting paid to do whatever then. Or it's a situation where it's like some high-end rich guy or something like that that is now, you know, has nothing better to do with his life because he's having kids or a family, so he just spends all his money on the fucking game is what it is then. And it's like some CEO or some, you know, tech exec, whatever it is there and shit. So even still, it's just irritating as hell though, dude, because it's like, again, it's you got it's like such a you might as well say it's class warfare in some cases, because you have the haves and the have-nots, because you have these people out there that are, you know, able to put money into the game and are able to have, you know, the full suits of armor without even needing to play the Lines Across events and stuff like that to get the extra anvils. And you got people like me that are like counting on this shit every single week if we can to be able to potentially get what we need to get further ahead is what it is, dude. And when I can't get that stuff, it pisses me the fuck off because it's like I should be able to get that shit easily every single fucking time. Like there's absolutely no reason I shouldn't be able to, man. But I can't because people are being assholes is what it is, dude. And that's the problem. 100% the problem right now. So, yeah. Needless to say, it's beyond irritating. It's gotten to a point now where it's detrimental, I think. So, I actively today, I was over in the Discord there, and I contacted Ziva directly, and I said specifically, after today's LWC, we need to have an actual Q&A with the whole coalition at this point and discuss some of this stuff, because it's gotten to that point, dude, where people are frustrated. And I know I'm not the only one at this point. I know, like I said, Widowmaker is definitely done. A lot of the people are just pissed too, for that matter. And I think it's because we're seeing the after effects of people clearly screwing each other over is what it is there, dude. Whether it be the rest of us or whether it be, you know, just individual people at that point. And it's like, yeah, we should. And that's the thing, right? Like, there are some of these people that are still weak as shit, dude. You got these guys that are like T7s, T8s, and stuff like that can't do nothing. And you're fucking them completely over then, because you're allowing them to basically get the complete screw job then. And it's like, how do you expect me not to be angry about that, dude, when you are actively fucking over our clanmates at this point? So, like, it's just dumb. Like, there's zero reason for it, man, at all. And when I'm seeing that shit, it fucking pisses me off completely, dude. And I'm not the only one that should be pissed off about this right now, because there should be a lot of angry people on this one, dude. So, and that's the thing, right? Like, I started playing this game a little over 2 years ago to get away from real life, dude. Now it's just, when you got stupid bullshit like this happening every single time. And it's not, and the thing is, too, it would be one thing if this was like the first time I got fucked over by the rest of the clan. That's what it was there, dude. But it's not. This is at least like the 10th or 15th time now, in just as many weeks, honestly, to where you've had people just like constantly undercut each other is what it is there, dude. Like, whether it be me or everybody else for that matter. And it's like, yeah, when I'm just trying to maintain, like, there's been times, dude, where I've been fucked out of even 4 and 6 mil rewards. And that shit pisses me off completely, dude, especially when we don't actually get the wins, because then you just completely fucked me in the ass, dude, is what it is. Being able to get any further ahead is what it is then. And then you wonder why I'm pissed off at you. And it's like, yeah, that's fucking why, buddy. So, it's not that hard to figure out there, bud. Daddy's fucking angry because Daddy's fucking pissed. So, you know. But no, seriously though, it's fucking ridiculous looking, dude. It's like there is absolutely zero reason to screw over your clanmates at that point. Like unless you're purposely trying to be an asshole. It's kind of like yesterday, I think is what it was, or a couple days ago now. There was one of these guys at one of the secondary regions that was in my home region that we told each other across the board. We're like, hey, if you want to be active in the fucking region, like come join this clan, basically. Because it's like the main clan of the fucking region, and we're the only ones getting rewards for the season. Here's what it is. And this fucking dickhead, while I'm hanging out in the home region, tries to fucking murk me out, dude, is what it is. For no other reason than to be a fucking cunt and try to fuck one of my shields over is what it is then. Thank God I was much stronger than his dumb ass was. And I was able to tell him to go fuck himself at that point. But yeah, it's just a fucking dickhead move to make entirely, bro. Complete fucking asshole play to make. So, yeah, just a bunch of fucking scumbags is what it is, dude. And that's what I'm saying. It's a bunch of childish ass bullshit at that point, dude. And that's the problem right now. And I think that's what it is. It's a bunch of, and the thing is, it's not a bunch of grown adults playing this game for that matter. Like, some of them are teenagers and stuff like that, but for the most part, like, it's a bunch of 20s, 30s, 40s and stuff like that, dude, that are playing this fucking game. So it's like, yeah, like, be a grown ass adult, man, and have some fucking respect for your fellow man, for God's sakes. At that point, your fellow clanmate, etc. There, to want to help them out and get them fucking points for that game too, for that matter. So, as it was during that event, last 5 minutes or so, there was some dude out front of my fucking house when it was there. The deal was, he had a whole setup there. Is what it was. He looked like he was probably a guy for the to maybe check the roof or something like that. But I didn't hear him on the roof. I didn't see him really do anything. So I don't know if he was supposed to be the septic guy and just came early or what it was. But yeah, it's just fucking frustrating what it is there. Yeah, like I said, it's so fucking irritating, dude, because it's like, I'm just trying to maintain here, people, and y'all are just like screw jobbing me left and right, it seems like. So yeah, it just fucking sucks, dude, is what it is. And like I said, I totally get people's frustration with the game now, is what it is, dude, because I've been frustrated for weeks and months at this point now, dude. And it seems like other people are finally starting to get on board with that, is what it is. Because when they're being undercut by other people, it's like, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, dude, is what it is. Because there's zero reason for that to be a fucking thing at this point, man. It's just dumb. As it is, I'm on the tail end of my whatchamacallits right now. For my guys to get my fearsome samurais to get them to ultimate aggressors, so, which is not good because I still got a bunch of shit I gotta do today to get this governor fragments then. So, which at this point I could technically be upping potentially either Ruthless Negan or Vengeful Governor, but the problem with that is it's only, you know, a couple levels per thing, and I think it's not really worth it. Honestly, it's better just moving towards Governor still. Versus Call to Arms to White, whenever we do the flashlight scavenger rush game, that all goes to his ass now for that exact reason, because it's worth it to put him on there, is what it is. Yeah, finally got to one governor in all the accounts this week, who it is then, so that's good. But at the same time, it's just like, it's incredibly frustrating, dude, is what I'm saying right now. Like, it's incredibly frustrating when you have people that just don't apparently get it, or just don't care to get it, is what it is. And it's like, and then you wonder why the rest of us get pissed at you. Like, it's really not that hard to figure out, man. And I think that's the exact problem right now. As it is currently, after today's win and getting 40 more flasks, I am currently at 2,887 of 5,000. So I am 2,113 away right now. So let me go ahead and figure that out. So I'm going to start doing the days on that one. Let's see here now. So 2,113 divided by 60 puts us down to 35 days right now. For those wondering why I'm saying 60, it's because that's what you get guaranteed every single day from the outside walker things for 24 hours. So it'll probably be less now. It'll probably be closer to like a month now. So it'd be roughly it'll probably be like mid to late September then, which would be my guess. When I'm in the new place, that would be my assumption then. When I have that stuff then. So which I was talking to my sister about this other place, and I don't know. Like I I think it's a decent area to be close to because it has like, Walmart and a couple of places pretty close to it there that's in like potentially walking distance if I would really want to walk the rest of this, couple of months or whatever then. But at the same time, it's like a whole thing. So also from what was said to me earlier, I guess, the trailer I was looking into, I would basically need a 3/4 ton truck to pull. So, yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work at all, honestly. But, yeah, I think that's a pipe dream at this point then. I think honestly then, if that be the case, like, what it might be is it might just be getting a van to, like, maybe sleep in a little bit or whatever then and do, like, a small road trip if that be the case, like, either around the state or just, to like go like interstate or whatever it is there, maybe down to Kentucky or something like that, do some cool road tripping and stuff like that, and then possibly even down to like Tennessee for that matter, for like a day or two or maybe like a week or two or something like that, just hanging out. Probably not that long, probably like a few days at most then. But yeah, my thinking honestly would be it would be a situation there of having like prefab homes at this point, because I was looking at land today, obviously, around this area, and I found a couple pieces that aren't super bad when it comes to price and stuff. It's just, like the one was kind of at most because it was basically, you might as well say a lot. Like it wasn't even. I don't think it was half acre at that point. It was like a quarter of an acre or something like that. And looking at it, was basically like a little like corner section of an area that was right by a stop sign. I'm just thinking to myself, like, do I really want to live like right there? Because really the property on that one, it would be, you like literally at most, I could basically have a small prefab home put on that place, and then it would be like a vehicle that I would create like a carport thing for or something like that. And that'd be about it, honestly. Like it wouldn't be enough to do anything other than that then. And even then it would be, if somebody, drunk driver or whatever comes flying through the side street there, whatever the case be, and, goes, off to the side or whatever the case be, right to my fucking home is going to be then. So it's like, I kind of don't want that one is what it is, but there's a couple other pieces of land I've been looking at. So it's just, it's really just the whole thing is what it is. And I mean, I'd love to go to stay in Ohio, here's what it is, and be able to get land in the state of Ohio, is what it is. But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of like a pipe dream at this point, honestly. Like even some of these ones, they're 1/10 of an acre of land. Yeah, the one I was looking at was 1/10 of an acre of land. There's what it is. That has a stop sign by it. Yeah, so it's like 1/10 of an acre of land on that one for like almost $4,000. And then there's these other ones that are about 1/10 of an acre that are like $2,000-3,000 or so, give or take. And then there's one that's almost $10,000, which I don't know why it's that much where it's at, because it shouldn't be anywhere near that price. So, especially given that it's like literally right by a power pole. So it would be big enough to basically build a home in, and that's about it. And your neighbors would be about 10 feet away from you, give or take. Like, probably not even 10 feet, actually. You'd be having your house right here, and you'd be like here's their house, here's your house, and there's like this little like walk-through area, basically. So, yeah, not a fan of that one at all. Yeah, this one's 3/4 of an acre for $7,500. Looks like it's all woodland, basically. So, not a huge fan of that at all. Oh, actually, no, this is not bad. No, I'm looking at it. Yeah, actually, this one wouldn't be bad because it would be. It's like still at the corner or whatever, so you could essentially put down like a trailer or something right there, like a prefab home, whatever you call it there. And then obviously you could pull back the wooded area a little bit, or like get a chainsaw or something like that, cut back a little bit of the wooded area there. Put down essentially a well and a septic there someplace. And yeah, that could actually be livable right now. That wouldn't be bad at all. I might have to check that one out actually later on. So, that being said, do I really want to pay like $8,000 for like less than an acre of land? Not really. But that's the problem with Ohio right now, especially in this area. It's like the acreage around here. It's like 20 grand a fucking acre anymore. It seems like going down there, dude. So, yeah, it's kind of shit, honestly. So, now granted, that was up to 10 grand on that one. There's only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only 9 different ones for under $10,000 there, and they're all less than an acre of land at that point. So if I redefine my search though to 20,000, I think that does change things a little bit. Yeah, that adds in another 10 listings, give or take. But even still, like these ones right here, like this one it's almost 20,000 for about a half acre of land. And I think they're conditioning it too, if I'm not mistaken on that, because it's like right next to somebody else's house. There's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It says septic testing has been completed, but it doesn't actually say there's a septic on the fucking place. So, yeah, it's just. Yeah, it looks like it's right next to somebody's house too, is what it is. I'm guessing it's like a part of their acreage, then, if that be the case. That they're selling, which is really what we should have done here, honestly. It should have been just like that's what bothers me even to this whole thing, dude, because it's like, yeah, if we could have just sold. Like, even if we got 100,000 out of the other 5 acres over there, is what it is, dude. Like, that would have been enough to pay off at least the mortgage and all the debt and stuff like that. And then the 3 of us kids would have like a couple of grand a piece to deal with, and is what it is, or something, dude. Maybe like 10 grand a piece or something then. So, I don't know. Fucking. That's what Mom even talked about at one point, so. Again, I guess it's my sister just being what she fucking is at this point, man. Not even allowing me to keep my ass from home where it is then. So, and then giving me shit earlier today about me being pissed because fucking disability keeps fucking with me now, is what it is. Try to get me to more places now and do more bullshit, is what it is there. Yeah, speaking of small acreage here, this is in Canton area. $16,000 for about. It's 1.15 acres. So that'd be not even 2/10 of an acre then. That's way too expensive. Or like this one, $13,000 for 0.22. So that's like 2/10 of an acre then, or a fifth of an acre for 13. Dude, for that kind of money, I could buy almost a whole goddamn acre someplace. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, people? Like, I would definitely have to cut your asses for that one, for that alone. So. Yeah. There ain't no way I'd pay that much for that. I'd give them maybe like 8 or 9 at most for that. Probably not even that much, honestly. Actually, for that price, it would be about probably 6 is what I'd give them, honestly. I'd lowball the shit up on that one, dude, and see if they took it. Because that's about what that should be worth, honestly. It should be, actually, truthfully, it should be, let's say, 20 grand an acre. So that'd be, yeah, it should be around 4 actually on that one. It should be like about 4 or 5,000. Yeah, for real, I'd give them like 5 grand for that one and be like, hey, would you take that? So, but anyway, but nah, seriously though. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a whole thing. Yeah, and then you got somebody putting up a third of an acre here in a different county. That put it up for like $800, and then saying, "Oh, feel free to bring your buyers," and then upping the prices what it is there. Huh. Actually, this is not a bad price right here. So this is on less than a tenth of an acre of land. It's 0.02, so it'd be like just like a lot basically. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath house for 20 grand. Oh, it's a campground place. Okay. Huh. Yeah, says it could be configured a 2-bedroom. Interesting. But yeah, anyway, that's besides the point. We're talking about gaming, obviously. So that's just my own personal shit there. So yeah, I don't know if I'd pay that much for that. Then if that be the case, it seems a little high priced, honestly, for what that. Although to be fair, it comes with a kitchen, appliances, and washer dryer. So yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one though. It says cash on that. Seems like what is like I would want fucking nah, dude. Like no. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that. No. Sorry, buddy. You're getting a cashier's check from me, that's what you're getting. I ain't never doing cash for that kind of fucking thing, because that's how I get fucked, and that's what it is. So okay. They're definitely fucking you then on that one. Because my understanding was this was going to be I owned everything at that point. Then nah, so you basically are buying the house there is what it is for 20 grand. Lot rent includes sewer, water, and trash and snow removal. So you'd be paying lot rent on top of everything else then. So no, that's definitely you're screw jobbing people on that. No wonder that's stuff for sale, dude, because you're fucking people over 100% on that one. So yeah, fuck you people in Lancaster, fucking scumbags. Actually, this is more like what my speed will be right here. 19.9 for 4.4 acres, but it's down in Mix County. So. I mean, there's stuff to get here, honestly, dude. It's not a bad area, but yeah. So the thing is, too, like, huh. So this is interesting. It says for this thing, it says activities, camping, hunting. And then it says common features, campground, present use, hunting, fishing. Does it have a pond on it? Because I'm wondering about that one then. That might actually be the place to get, dude. And like I said, if that be the case, like that's potentially a third of the inheritance. Then it would be me taking like another X amount. Then if that be the case, and just buying a little something or other. If that be the case, then and yeah, just like getting a trailer or a prefab home or something like that. Then maybe like 10, 12, something like that. So that's like about half of it then. So, yeah, as long as I can get disability and shit, like, that wouldn't be a bad place to have them. Even just having it as like a place to go down and like fish or something, that'd be kind of cool. You know, like a little getaway or something like that kind of deal. Just get away from fucking society for a while or whatever. So, anyway. But, yeah, going back to what I was saying, though, with the whole lines we crossed a bunch of day, though, it just feels like people getting fucked over, dude. It just feels like people fucking each other over for no reason at all. And I just don't get it, man. It makes no sense to me at all. Like, why you would do that to your fellow man. Unless you're trying to fuck us all over is what it is then, which would make sense, logically speaking, then. That's what their end game would be. But who knows, man. It's all just fucking nuttiness is what it is then. So, yeah, I really don't know. But what I will say on that note is that I do got some stuff I got to do right now. And then, of course, I got to finish this shit really quick. So it'll be then here at 4 o'clock. So that I can then do a quick turnaround and be able to be ready for when my cousin and some other people get here in a few hours then. They're supposed to be coming out in a couple hours then to do some various stuff when it comes to some septic shit. So, and hopefully they'll be able to get that done very quickly, and then it won't be an issue then or whatever for later on, and then we can just get things going from there. What we'll do then. So, I really don't know. I just hope it gets done correctly, is what it is there, so we can actually have the stuff done then, is what it is. So. But yeah. So looks like they're still in two parcels. There's a for this one. I was looking out here. It's 4.4. It's a 2.76 acre parcel, and then it's a 1.637 acre parcel. So interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna look into this more actually on this piece because it looks nice. And if nothing else, like you could cut back some of your wood and stuff there, just have your thing, and then you'd have like a neighbor that's like, because basically the way this is set up, you could level the front area there to make your like road in or whatever there, where all the tree line is and shit. Actually, it looks like there's partial road there already. So essentially, you just like level like the front, like little set of trees there, so people will be able to see your house and shit like that. And you have like the ability to like see if anybody's coming there or whatever. And then you could put cut all the trees around the homestead is what would be there, like in that little section to make it a little bigger, whatever. The first I think what I'm looking at right here would be the 1.6 acre lot on this property, and yeah, you want to cut back most of that forestry is what it is there, and then drop a house or a homestead or whatever it is there, like a small cabin or something. And then it'd be the 2.6 then that's in the back there would be the one that you can basically have as like your fishing area and stuff or something. Just cut a little path with a swath back there and shit like that. And then create like a little pond or something on the property. That'd be kind of cool. I do think it's interesting it says hunting fishing because it's like I don't see any ponds on the thing, so I'm guessing it's just hunting is what it really means what it is. But I could definitely see some white-tailed deer hanging out in that forest area because it's more than we have here is what it is then, and it's I know we got at least a couple families of deer sitting on this property right now. So, yeah. But anyway. But yeah, other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and check out what's going on Discord and see if anybody has gotten back to me on this shit then or not. But yeah, it's just getting ridiculous what it is, dude. And it's, like I said, I definitely think we need to figure something out here is what it is because it's just a way for people to get fuck people over with this, then, dude. And there's zero reason for it, honestly, dude. So, Somebody made a not safe for works GIF thing there / memes. And I'm about to just I'm about to do the one with the white girl on the couch and it's like all the dudes behind her there. And it'd be like my account's just like the white chick or whatever, and it's like everybody else is like all the whales and shit trying to fuck me over. So it'd just be like every LWC. Nah, for real though. I'm gonna get going though because I got some stuff I gotta do, and then, like I said, I'll be back at some point. Not sure exactly when yet. It might be tomorrow for a Buckshot Thursday on the main account, or it might be over on Rumble, depending. I'm not sure. I may just not do one at all because I do have to start packing shit up for real this time now. And yeah, just going down that road basically. So I also got to make a list for my sister in the next couple hours to have her get me some food and stuff like that. One last time for the house right now, so it shouldn't be too much longer that I'm here for, given that it's only a few more weeks to the actual house sale then. So I'm guessing it'd be something where if I was able to get enough stuff right now for the next couple of weeks, then it probably wouldn't be. I'd probably basically be out of snackage to snack on and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'd actually have enough food to last for a while yet. So process shit, obviously, but even sales, whatever. So, but anyway, but yeah, other than that, though, that's pretty much what I'm at for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Like I said, it's really just time for people at 144 to stop fucking each other over, and I really think we just need to have an actual Q&A in the Discord there one of these days soon to get that point across to everybody that shows up, basically, of being like, hey, you know, like, are you as frustrated as I am, kind of thing. It's like, yes, I am. And I mean, we all have a right to be pissed, right? Especially those of us that are getting, you know, the shaft at this point. And it really is time to just have, like, nothing else. Like, I think will make us stronger in the long run. You can at least have some confrontations with people that are doing the shit and be like, just cut the shit, basically. And, you know, allow for other people to get ahead is what it is then, man. So anyway. But, yeah, it's just irritating, dude, because, like, it was one thing when it was, like, you know, season 1 or 2 or even 3 for that matter, and my second and third accounts were basically farm accounts, but they're not anymore, dude. They haven't been for, like, at least 5 or 6 seasons now. They are just as powerful, if not more powerful than my main is, for that matter. So, at least with the F1 at one of them anyway is. So yeah, to sit there and be like, oh no, like, let's fuck this guy over. It's like, why are you doing this, dude? Like, I need this shit in all the accounts just as much as y'all need this, what it is in all these accounts, dude. Like, I need to get them anvils, baby, because I need to be able to get my fucking, you know, my gloves into, you know, Michonne items that are all gold and stuff. But anyway. But yeah, other than that, though, that's pretty much a wrap for the day. Hope you guys enjoy this. See y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all. Stay safe, vigilant, all that good stuff like that. And never forget that when worse comes to worse, don't pay in the microtransaction gaming, man, because it will lead to a slippery, slippery slope. That's all I'm saying about it.